So, boys, in this unit, we are going to use the resource The Bee Book by Charlotte Milner. This is a great book and it covers all the topics that we will be learning in the unit about bees. So, today we're just going to look at what problems bees are facing and what this could lead to. So, who eats honeybees? There's a variety of birds, insects, spiders, mammals, and reptiles and amphibians who all actually eat honeybees. One of them called the bee eater and the bee wolf. Oh my goodness. There's also, so all of these animals eat honeybees. How many of these have you seen before? I'm sure you've all seen a magpie before, dragonfly. So why are bees in trouble? Bees may be little insects, but they are very important to our environment. They have an effect on plants and animals all over the world, from a small flower to a big hairy bear. But many types of bees are disappearing, and it's not because animals are eating them. There is a much bigger problem that's making it difficult for bees to survive. What's behind the problem of bee decline? Why are there fewer bees around? There is not just one cause. There are lots of reasons why many types of bees are in decline. When we think about the impact of these factors put together, we can start to see why bees are in trouble. The factors. 1. Climate change. Climate change can change the environment where bees and plants live by making it hotter, for example. This makes it difficult for plants and bees to survive in the place where they are adapted to live. Number 2, loss of habitat. A bee's habitat is the place where it lives. Bees like to nest in areas where there are lots of wildflowers and grasses growing, but humans are destroying these habitats to build more roads, cities, and farmland. This means that there are fewer places for bees to live. Number 3 is disease. Humans are moving different types of bees all over the world. Moving bees from place to place unnaturally can also move diseases, making many bees unhealthy. Number 4, pesticides. Pesticides are chemicals that are used on crops to help them grow and keep away insects that might eat the plant. But these chemicals can be dangerous for bees. If bees collect nectar and pollen from plants that are covered in pesticides, they can get very ill. What would we do without bees? The cupboards would be empty. Without bees, we would risk losing some types of fruit and vegetables. We would risk losing many meat and dairy products too, because we feed farm animals with food that is made from pollinated plants. What would we have for breakfast? Without a variety of fruit or vegetables to choose from, our diet would be limited and unhealthy. We would probably eat a lot more bread, as bread can be produced without bees. We would have to find new ways to pollinate. Can you imagine having to do the job of a busy bee? In areas of China where there are few bees and other insect pollinators, people are pollinating their apple trees by hand. Workers climb up apple trees carrying small pots of pollen and brushes, which they use to pollinate each flower on the tree. Could robots do the job of the bee? Scientists are working on a robo-bee that will have the technology to pollinate, but we could never really replace bees. Robots and human workers are both very expensive ways to do something that nature does for free. Why do we need to help the bees? Not only are bees important to the production of food through pollination, they also support a huge variety of wildlife. With fewer bees, other plants and animals in the environment could be in trouble too. Buzzing bees spend their days pollinating plants. These plants include crops such as fruits and vegetables. With fewer bees, there could be fewer fruits and vegetables. Food could become more expensive. By pollinating plants, the bees help wildflowers too. Mammals rely on bees of wildflowers as places to live and find food. Wildflowers give insects a home too. Birds nest in areas with wildflowers and eat insects, seeds, and berries. So you can see just from reading this part of the book the importance of bees in our world. So it's a very scary that they are declining in such big numbers.